Today we are talking about EQ Resources, ticker EQR on the ASX, a company positioned in one of the most strategic and under-discussed critical minerals in the world, tungsten. Now, tungsten isn't flashy like lithium or rare earths, but it is absolutely essential. It's one of the hardest and densest metals on Earth. It's used in cutting tools, mining drill bits, aerospace components, military applications, EV manufacturing, and heavy industrial machinery. In fact, without tungsten, modern manufacturing simply slows down. And here's the key part: China controls the majority of global tungsten supply. That means any company producing tungsten outside China instantly becomes strategically important. That's where EQ Resources Limited comes in. EQ Resources Limited is focused on becoming a reliable, independent supplier of tungsten concentrate to global markets. The company operates two key assets, one in Australia and one in Europe, giving it exposure to both Western production and Western demand. Let's start with MT Carbine in Queensland, Australia. MT Carbine is a long-life tungsten asset with historical production and significant stockpiles. The company has been working on processing upgrades, or sorting improvements, and recovery enhancements to increase efficiency and output. Being located in Australia adds jurisdictional safety and supply chain credibility, which is increasingly important in today's geopolitical climate. The second major asset is Barruecopardo in Spain. Barruecopardo is one of Europe's most important tungsten mines. Europe is actively trying to secure critical mineral supply independent of China, and this asset positions EQR as a strategic contributor to that goal. Having operations in both Australia and Spain gives the company diversification across continents and reduces geopolitical concentration risk. So what's the investment thesis here? First, tungsten demand is closely linked to industrial production, infrastructure development, defense spending, and high-performance manufacturing. As economies modernize and defense budgets increase globally, tungsten remains essential. Second, supply is concentrated. Any tightening of Chinese exports or global trade tensions could elevate the strategic value of non-Chinese producers. Third, EQR already has producing assets. This isn't an early-stage explorer hoping to find something. It's an operating miner working to optimize and expand. Now, of course, there are risks. Tungsten prices can fluctuate. Small-cap mining stocks can be volatile. Operational execution matters. Processing efficiency, cost control, and production ramp-ups all need to go right. And like any resource company, funding and capital management are ongoing considerations. But if you believe in the long-term theme of critical minerals, Western supply chain independence, and steady industrial demand growth, then EQ Resources becomes an interesting company to watch. It's not a hype story. It's not a speculative lithium explorer chasing headlines. It's a strategic metals producer operating in a niche but globally important market. So the real question is this: as governments push for critical mineral security and global tensions reshape supply chains, could companies like EQ Resources become more valuable over time? As always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. But if you're looking for exposure to tungsten and strategic metals outside China, EQR is definitely worth understanding. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more ASX stock analysis. Let me know in the comments which company you want me to cover next.